my way through the commercial break. Wendy watchers are opinionated all over the country, so we've taken our street talk nationwide. Thanks to our friends at Metro PCS, where you can get the best deal, unlimited data, talk, and text for just $30 a month. Let's check out what Atlanta has to say about our favorite celebrities. Roll it! If you were making a band, which 3 celebrities would you pick?
3 celebrities I would choose to be in my band would be The Rock, Vin Diesel, and Channing Tatum. Shirts off, oiled up.
I couldn't be doing this without my wife.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean it.
Like you actually, you could tell.
I mean it.
She was literally there from the beginning.
She's at every show. Like she just had to miss my first show because she had the flu.
Wow.
And it was awkward because I can always make eye contact with her.
Okay.
No matter what. Like that's that foundation. That's that strength out there. I know where she's sitting. I know I can make eye contact with her if I can't focus on anything else. So she's there. That's my backbone.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I just want to say this is one of the first for me as well because I think you're the first married person I've ever interviewed, regardless, gay, straight, whatever. So I just want to pick your brain on how did you know? I mean, you said she was there before you started doing comedy and performing and stuff like that. So how did you know that this was it?
About my relationship? How did I know that she was the one?
Oh, yes, sorry.
So no problem. So
that's how you know. You saw that face? Her face was to set it all.
Right.
Like,
it wasn't
she was just like,
it was just different. It was unique. Because my wife is just like me. She's very andro, and I normally dated really feminine girls. So when I met her, I didn't really know if we would just be friends or what.
Okay.
So it didn't start off as something just sexual.
Right.
So I took the time to get to know her, and like she's an awesome friend, and she's just so good to me, and we just have a type of connection that is unique. It's different from anything I've ever had because I had my time. I ran the streets. I was all over the country doing my thing, but nothing has been like this, and I've never regretted it. I tell her, we tell each other all the time, like, I feel like I fall more and more in love with my wife every day.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I'm not saying that because I'm in the doghouse.
You're in the doghouse?
No, I'm not in the doghouse, ever. Like, she is, that's my homegirl.
Right.
We
That's
play
your best
basketball together. We build stuff together. We laugh, we cry together.
Right.
It's just a partnership. Especially when you're in a type of relationship where everybody isn't for you. Right. That means we have to really be for each other.
Yep.
So it's my best friend.
That's great. And speaking of, when you're saying not everyone is for your relationship, my next question is just, what do you feel like you've learned the most being in the marriage that you're in?
Wow. I was raised Pentecostal. Okay. And I grew up thinking I was going to hell. I grew up thinking there was something wrong with me. I always knew that I liked women. Before I even knew what it meant to like someone, I knew that I was attracted to women. Right. And so when I finally got free from that, I never wanted to associate with anything like that again. Okay. And I never thought that my family would accept me. And that was initially how it started off, just like, no, not a kinda, not a maybe. On the day that I got married, my mom called me and said, I love you, but I cannot go against my beliefs. And the biggest lesson that I've learned is just that time heals. Okay. Like my mom and my dad went from just completely turning their backs to we're welcome now. When they call, they check on her as well.
Wow, that's awesome.
Right. It's been a beautiful journey. Like my mom and I are writing a book about this amazing story. She gave me, I went home recently and she gave me her journal just to read, and the first journal entry said that a lot of times you'll expect you'll pray for the Lord to change something that's going on, change an individual, change your situation, but you don't realize that the Lord put you in that situation to change you.
Wow, that's awesome.
And to see this growth with my family, and even me, because I was just jaded. Right. I didn't have time for it. I wasn't trying to hear it. Right. But now it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful story. So even that's something that I want to share. Thank you for giving me this platform to share that story.
Oh, no, of course. No, I think that's awesome. Like, some people, when it comes to coming out, it's like, okay, it's either good or bad, and the way media kind of portrays it, like that's how it is. Like, it's either going to be good and they're accepting, or it's going to be bad, they'll never accept it.
Exactly.
So it's really nice to hear that, okay, your family may not accept it at first. I mean, you know, it may happen, but given time, it can definitely progress, and they can open up, and you even open up from, you know what I mean?
Exactly, because I was jaded and I could have just been hurt and said I'm not going to deal with you all at all, but instead it's just love, and I love the progress that we're going through.
That's awesome. That's really good. So I kind of want to take it more to the activist side of you. I don't know if I'm sure you've read that a couple states, I think North Carolina is one of them, they're trying to pass various bills against transgendered and gay people as far as what bathrooms they use. And it's just, to me, it's kind of sad, because it's like, okay, you gave the LGBTQ the right to marry, but now you're kind of backstepping it.
Right.
So I just want to get, like, what do you think about, okay, yeah, we know what the law is, but here we're going to try to just throw this at y'all.
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking I remember the excitement of it being legalized nationally.
Oh, yeah.
Gay marriage being legalized throughout the United States. I remember that moment. And so to see these people, it's almost like the South trying to secede or something. Like, right. What do you think you're going to accomplish from this? They're wasting all these tax dollars. Right. And it's hurtful. But right now, these things are at the forefront. All of this discrimination, all of this racism, because of things that are going on in the campaign. All of these things are at the forefront right now, and it's finally being discussed, because it was not discussed before. Right. People acted like it didn't exist. Right. It is hurtful to see some of these things, but it's important for people to realize that discrimination and hatred is out there, and I am so excited to see these huge corporations taking a stand and hitting these people where it matters in their pockets, and helping them understand. Because when Georgia had that bill, Governor Deal had it on his desk, and all these companies, even they threatened to not even give them any type of opportunity to bid for the Super Bowl. Companies were saying they were going to stop doing business with Georgia, just like they're doing in North Carolina now. And money talks. And I'm just excited to be a part of it. I'm happy to be seeing it happen. The ups and the downs. Like, it's my battle. It's my story to tell. And I'm excited to experience it. I'm excited for these things to finally be discussed, because a lot of times minorities are left voiceless. Right. That's another benefit of social media. Exactly. Like, you get to see the people that this is actually affecting. They're not just some type of person that's outside of your reality. You get to see how this is affecting people. So I think it's great. I'm excited about this. I try to give voice to the situation. I try to be around when things are happening, because that's what I have, is this voice. So I speak for Georgia Equality, who is helping fight a lot of the battles, legal battles. Right. And also work with an organization called That Takes Ovaries, which is, I like that. They are the bomb. I love them. That's feminist. Just talking about the wage gap. Like, I love just giving voice, because that's what I have as my voice. So I share that and just bringing awareness. Right.
Awesome. Now, speaking of media, I feel just watching TV, primetime TV, there's a lot of new shows out there, or upcoming shows, and it seems like there's a lot more of like a gay character, but not so much a gay character how it was maybe 5 or 10 years ago, when it's like the stereotypical. Now it's progressing, but do you feel that characters like Jamal in Empire, or the husbands in Modern Family, do you feel like that's more realistic than... Do you feel like that's kind of like what gay looks like, or do you think it could use some work still?
So, specifically speaking on the Empire storyline right now, I know Jamal is now dating a woman, the character played by Alicia Keys. Right. And just showing that sexuality and even gender are fluid. So I do think that part is more realistic. I I don't know. I guess even though the characters might not be so realistic, it's that visibility and making people comfortable with the fact that we exist and we don't have to be in the closet anymore. So even though they might feed into some stereotypes, I'm just appreciative for the visibility. It will progress just like everything else, you know, as it becomes more normal and people are accustomed to seeing this, and even their kids are seeing it on TV, just like they do at school.
So, they was already seeing it.
Or feeling it. Absolutely.
Oh, you mean the feelings?
Yeah.
I thought you meant feeling.
Yeah, seeing or feeling it. The kids, like the little kids.